Hello and good evening, everyone. Wonderful to see you all. Join in. Right. We are 2 minutes into the session, so we will get started. And thank you so much for taking the time today evening. I hope you all are able to hear me. Can someone confirm if my voice is coming across? All right. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Right. So here we are back again with our Meditate Anytime sessions, and we are so happy to bring these sessions back. There's a whole bunch of volunteers who have been working really hard over the last few weeks to put these programming together, and we have some very wonderful artists from Sahaja Yoga Meditation who have volunteered to participate and regale us with their music and also lead us into a deeper state of meditative experience. That's the purpose of these sessions. My name is Ajit. I have been practicing Sahaja meditation for more than 32 years now. I've been teaching this. I live in the Dallas, Texas area. I've been teaching this in the Dallas, Texas area since about 2002. So it's been a long journey. It's been a wonderful experience with meditation. I was fortunate to have spent time with the founder of Sahaja Yoga Meditation, learn from her, and it's been a journey of learning and self discovery, understanding about yourself and what meditation can do to you in your own life. It's a very beautiful experience, but we all have to put ourselves through that journey. And that's what the journey itself becomes enjoyable. Uh, Not necessarily the final destination that we are headed towards. Well, there's always a goal, there's always a destination that we are headed towards, but it's the journey. It's the journey of learning, self discovery, learning about ourselves, what strengths we have, and what challenges we have, or what are our opportunities, as they say, that we can overcome. We all have opportunities to grow, and meditation brings them to the forefront, right? And we can work on them. And that was the message of the founder of Sahaja Yoga Meditation: is how do we make our own lives better with our own efforts, rather than living in the default mode, because most of us are living off whatever is happening inside of us. We are reacting to what's happening inside of us and what is happening around us, rather than responding in a conscious way and trying to change the outcomes. But meditation is the tool that gives us the ability to change and transform ourselves. And that's what this founder of Sahaja Yoga Meditation, the lady you see in the picture, Srimati Nirmala Devi, that was the purpose of her starting Sahaja Yoga Meditation back in 1970. It's been a really long time. There are hundreds of thousands of people around the world who practice this meditation. But one thing she was very clear about is it be a volunteer run thing. It is not a business. So we all who organize these events, who participate in these events, we are all volunteers. We don't get paid. We just do it because we enjoy doing it, because it has benefited us in our lives. So that was the primary goal that the founder of Sahaja Yoga Meditation, Srimadaji, set out to achieve. Is meditation, very quick introduction to meditation. Uh, we have, as I said, it's a music and meditation session. We have wonderful artists. Today we have Stephen Day. He's a wonderful artist. I've known him for more than 25 years. He's performed all across the world, in many different parts of the world. He's recently came back from a tour in Europe. I'll talk a little more about him when we get to the music and meditation segment. We have a wonderful artist with us today. So thanks, Steve, for being with us today. So coming back to meditation. Meditation is a state of our mind. It's more than anything else. It's a state of mind in which you just become silent. Right? There's nothing else in this world that will make you silent, right? Because the brain is a machine that keeps thinking. That's the job of the brain. It's a thinking machine. It never stops. And that is what we are challenged with in our life, right? How do we make our brain go silent? How do we stop this brain from overworking itself out, right? Which is what leads us to stressful situations, stressful life. And that is where meditation is the only singular thing that can help you get into that state of that state of silence. And that happens because our system, our central nervous system, is designed to elevate our attention into that space of silence. It's just that we don't know how to use it. It's like we have two hands and two legs. Doesn't mean we know how to swim. We have to learn. We have to learn the techniques of swimming. Right? If somebody throws a person into the water, doesn't mean they'll start swimming right away. Right? They have to learn. They have to learn it from a teacher. Right? And that's what meditation is about. When we have the tools that were required for meditation, we just need to learn how to use those tools. Where are those tools? The tools are built into our central nervous system. And these are the seven chakras that you see, the colored dots that you see on your screen, um, are the seven chakras, energy centers or plexuses, as they call them in medical science. But they're a lot more than that. They play a very complex role in giving us a personality and giving us life experiences. And when these chakras are in balance, you live a generally happy, joyful life. Right? Doesn't mean life's problems go away. No, you just get better at dealing with those problems. Right? You just get better not to let the problems have an upper hand over you. And these chakras, when they are in balance, the the better part of your personality projects itself out to the world. People experience the beautiful self that is inside of you. Right? These chakras give us those beautiful human qualities of innocence, love, forgiveness, sharing, caring. All these are beautiful human qualities. Compassion, empathy, joy, peace. All of these come because these chakras exist inside of us. But when these chakras go out of balance, we don't experience them as much. And that's why these chakras have a very important role in our life. All right. Um, so, what has meditation got to do with it? Well, meditation happens when a very powerful but subtle energy that is inside of us, it's locked up in our sacral bone, rises through the central channel, pierces through these chakras, aligns these chakras, put them in a proper order. Because these chakras tend to get misaligned. Just as your car can go get misaligned, the wheels on your car can go misaligned. And then you notice that your car is veering either to the left or the right. Same thing happens to us. When our chakras get misaligned, we veer too much to the left or too much to the right. Right? We become sad, depressed people, or we get angry, upset, agitated people. It's hard for us to maintain that happy medium. To maintain that happy medium, these chakras have to be aligned. And who can fix these chakras is this Kundalini, which is in our sacrum bone. It is our own energy, it is our own positive energy, but it's just not active. Right? When you learn the technique of meditation, this Kundalini becomes active, it begins to flow through you. And when it crosses the sixth chakra, it elevates your attention into the seventh chakra and you become thoughtless and quiet and silent. And that's what Sahaja Yoga meditation is about. So let's all meditate for a few minutes and then we will get into deeper meditative experience with Steve Day playing some music and we all just regaling and enjoying that uh, peace and silence within us through the practice of through the music that he plays for us. So let's just close our eyes. It's very simple. It will be guided meditation. Close our eyes gently, not too tight. Relax yourself. And take a deep breath. Inhale. Fill up your lungs. Feel the tightness in your chest. Hold your breath for a few moments. And breathe out very slowly. Do this deep breathing 3 more times. Very slowly. We're not rushing ourselves through it. Now breathe normally. Next, we put a right hand on a heart. Keep the left palm open on your lap. Your fingers are not curled. The common imagery of a meditating person with fingers rolled up. That's not the right way. You have to keep the palms open. This is the receiving pose. Right hand is on your heart. Now try and bring your attention into your heart. I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. I want to be connected with my spirit. Expressing these desires is very important. Positive desires. I want to be connected to my spirit. I want to be connected to my spirit. We bring our right hand down, put it on the left side of our belly button. Continue to keep the eyes shut gently, not too tight. Your eyebrows are relaxed, your forehead is relaxed. Now try and bring your attention down to your belly button if you can. Try not to stress about it. If you feel stressed, don't worry about it. It'll work itself out. I want to be my own guide, my own guru. I want to be my own guide, my own guru. I want to be my own guide, my own guru. Let me lead myself to a better place. Let me lead myself to a better place. Let me not be lost or confused. Let me not be lost or confused. Let me have clarity of purpose and goals. Let me have clarity of purpose and goals. And let me be disciplined. Let me be disciplined. And move our right hand, place it on the left hip. The right hand is on the left hip. If you can, try and bring your attention down to your hip level, along the spine, between the two hips. This is the second chakra. I want positive knowledge and positive attention. I want positive knowledge and positive attention. I reject all negative thoughts, negative ideas from my attention. I reject all negative thoughts and all negative ideas from my attention. Please remove all the reactions from my attention and soothe my attention. Please remove all the reactions from my attention and soothe my attention. Remove your right hand, place it in the middle of your chest. Firmly. Feel the pressure of your palm on your chest. Please remove all the fears, insecurities, and anxieties. Mother Energy, please remove all the fears, insecurities, and anxieties. Let me not be afraid of anyone or anything. Let me not be afraid of anyone or anything. Let me be confident. Let me be confident. Mother, please help me feel safe, protected, and loved. Mother, please help me feel safe, protected, and loved. Let's move our right hand, place it on the left side of the neck. You can turn your head to the right, towards the right shoulder. Get a nice grip of the left side of your neck, where the neck and the shoulder connect. I am not guilty at all. 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 I am self-esteem and self-respect. 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 And move our right hand, place it across her forehead. Get a nice grip of her forehead. I'm not the ego and I'm not the conditionings. I'm not the ego and I'm not the conditionings. I am the power of forgiveness. I am the power of forgiveness. I forgive myself and everyone else. I forgive myself and everyone else. I let go and I forgive. I let go and I forgive. I let go and I forgive. Now we stretch out a palm. Place it firmly on the top of our head. Fingers are spread out. They're not touching each other. You spread out the fingers, feel the tightness right in the middle of your palm. Place it firmly at the top of your head. Feel the pressure of your palm. And very slowly we'll give ourselves a spot massage at the fontanelle bone, the area that was soft in our childhood. Very slowly rotate the palm in a circular motion, left, front, right, and back. Very slowly. Feel the skin on your scalp move. Mother Kundalini, please establish my self-realization. Mother, please establish my self-realization. Mother, please establish my self-realization. Mother, please establish my self-realization. Please remove all the thoughts. Please remove all the thoughts. Please remove all the thoughts. Please settle my attention in a state of meditation. Please settle my attention in a state of meditation. Please let me experience the peace and silence of meditation. Please let me experience the peace and silence of meditation. Please let me experience the peace and silence of meditation. Massage it a few more times, very slowly. Now you can bring your right hand down back on your lap. Try and hold the attention at the top of your head. Try and keep the eyes shut for a few moments. Relax your forehead and eyebrows. Let's settle the attention into a meditative state. Now, to deepen our meditative experience, I'm going to invite Steve. Stephen Day is a very prolific musician. He's been playing music for more than 3 decades, 4 decades. I know, I've lost count. He's a wonderful musician. He plays the instrument called sarod. Um, he has learned music, the instrument that he plays, and he'll be showing the instrument and explaining that in a bit. From a very renowned master, uh, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan. He's based out of New Delhi in India, but he is one of the best proponents of that art form. It's a beautiful instrument, and I'll request Steve to turn on the video so we can see him and see the instrument that he plays. Steve himself has performed for Shri Madhurji. He's traveled with Shri Madhurji, the founder of Sahaja Meditation. He's himself a composer, an artist. He was just telling me he is now doing plays in California and Hollywood. Uh, he's a very dynamic artist. He has various skills, and I cannot do justice talking about Steve myself. But we are fortunate to have him here. So, Steve, please tell us a little bit about yourself, your instrument, and we'll love to enjoy.
Hello. Namaste. Hello, everybody. This is the sarod. It's a 19-string instrument. Comes from India. And one of the most characteristic aspects of the instrument is there's no frets, so we slide our fingernails. And that gives it a beautiful sound, as well as these sympathetic strings here that are tuned to the raga that we play. And tonight is Rag Badi, which is a ancient piece of music. That still outlines the basic raga and creates a mood of depth. And it's evening and it's getting later, so this is usually considered a night raga as opposed to an early evening raga. It carries a little bit more depth in the notes. So I'll play for a little while just to deepen your experience. The important thing to know is that your Kundalini is up and it has been awakened and is now you're listening not through your ears as much as your chakras, as they say, and that's something we can develop over experience and time. So as you meditate, the music will just work. It will work on your chakras, it will work on your Kundalini, and your meditation becomes easier, at least for most people. Just tuning these little strings. Alright, without any further ado, I'll play a little piece of music. Enjoy the meditation with music.
Wonderful, Steve. Very deep, meditative. Love the music. Definitely deepen the meditative experience so much more. We do have a few minutes for those of you who have any questions, thoughts. Steve is here. He can answer questions. If there are any other questions, I can help answer. So we're here to answer your questions. Make this interactive. This is the opportunity to talk to the artists. So make use of it. Steve, I'll maybe throw a icebreaker question at you.
Good. Better be a good one.
How did you connect music and meditation in your own personal life? At what point did you find that connection?
Well, I'd say that would be the realization, feeling self-realization was first, and then I started to listen to Indian music more, and then I really connected it. It's not like other types of music can also stimulate the Kundalini. It certainly can, but the Indian music, Indian classical music, has a very deep connection with the chakras and also the Kundalini itself. So I'd say the first time I really started to realize the connection, and I started to really feel how Indian music was in stimulating and bringing my meditation into a deeper place was about a month or so after I experienced this the first time. I went to a Ravi Shankar concert, and that was one of the first significant experiences that I felt that.
Wonderful.
And then later in Nagpur, we learned in India, we learned specifically which ragas go with which chakras and which notes go with which chakras. So there's a real kind of artistic science behind it, and it's really wonderful to delve into. But some ragas will open up this particular chakra. This raga is called Dadabadi Kanda, and it works with the Sahasrara in particular, so it's really good for meditation. And I would suggest anybody who's interested, and that would mean even people who've been meditating for 30 years, there's still lots to learn with regard to music and meditation specifically, and how it is a part of your life. The music is a really wonderful way to make it good, to bring it part of your life, because meditation can be amazing but a little abstract, because there you are, you've meditated in the morning, and the next thing you know, you got to get on the highway, and you got to get on the byway, you got to make calls, and you hear the radio and the news, and then you could find yourself lost. The separation between life in America and just this meditative state that we've all experienced now can be quite significant. And in order to close that gap a little bit, I created some playlists that are specifically for different times of day. So if I have the Morning Ragas playlist that I have on my YouTube, it has a whole list of really good artists, and not just my own music, but also other instruments that play ragas that fit the morning. And I'll leave that on just like I leave the candle on, just to create an environment and keep an environment, more importantly, keep the environment of depth and peace, whilst the other things in our lives start to come at us, like the news and whatever else may be going on, your kid's lunchbox or whatever has to be packed or whatever it is. But the meditation is a wonderful thing, but to sustain it, I found music has been super valuable, amazing, and it's subtle. Most time you put a raga on, and nobody's going to complain in the house. Mom, what kind of music is that? Hopefully, you don't get too much of that.
Yeah, thanks for connecting that practical aspect of life. So good to hear that even yogi musicians experience the same challenges that everyone of us does every morning.
You bet. I have a 10-year-old, so I'm right in the middle of it all. And I got to drive down the highway every day, and I read the news today. We hear it on the radio, and some of it's good, some not so good, and a lot of it's sensationalistic. So, it's a practical solution to have an array of these ragas. And when you come home, you're tired, you don't feel like doing anything except for hitting the couch and hopefully not doom scrolling. But some people do, and it's a real bad habit. And so if you can break that habit and just go to the raga of say the late afternoon or the evening, suddenly your whole evening gets set in a different direction. And you might remember some of the techniques you learn in Sahaj called foot soaking, for instance. So instead of coming home and just wanting to crash, the first thing you do is hit that candle, put on a nice raga for that time of evening, say Rag Durga, early evening, and then you might be more likely to get a foot soak bowl, cool water, some salt, and that just washes the day away. And then you really actually have your evening. You have energy for your evening, and you're separate from work and separate from the day. So those are some things we try to do when we remember.
I think what you did answer, I didn't ask the question, but you did answer that is a perfect antidote to doom scrolling.
Yeah, it works if you can just cut off that first that first temptation. I think the thing is not to get too philosophical, but I think the way that doom scrolling has integrated, like a little worm has wormed its way into our minds, and so that we have now associated relaxation with scrolling, and this is really unfortunate. It's a very, very insidious, kind of poisonous thing that this kind of algorithms have done to us, for us to associate relaxation with scrolling, because we're not really resting. We're actually on another type of treadmill, and we're really being used for other people's purposes. Our attention is being used. It's not our own. So if we can, this is one good practical way to break that would be a meditation, and music. And sometimes the music goes on first, and that will lead to the meditation and the deeper state, and then, foot soaking, clearing out, and then feeling like you really can get to a thoughtless state. So that the techniques are really important. There's more to learn. A lot of different techniques inside yoga that can help us clear our chakras just on a basic level as well as a subtle level. And then music itself is really a fantastic way to keep the chakras.
For those of you who are wondering about the techniques that Steve has spoken about, in these next few days of Meditate Anytime music and meditation sessions, we won't be able to get into too much of the depth for those techniques. But what we do have are ongoing sessions that are weekly sessions that happen on weekday evenings and on Saturdays in the afternoon. So you can join those sessions, which go more in depth into those meditation techniques that Steve is referring to. So feel free to join those sessions. And Sharm, if you could put some links to how to find those sessions, that would be wonderful. There's a question from Arshad. Did you face any challenges while playing the sarod?
Do you mean learning? And it's good you put questions in the chat. Thank you. Thanks for doing that and getting that going. I was going to mention that's a really good idea. So do you mean challenges faced with playing the sarod as in when I was learning, the first time I was learning? I would say I'll answer the question both ways. I would say I could say tonight, what challenges did I face when I play right now? And what did I challenge? What's the challenge when I first started? The challenge when I first started were the fingernails, most definitely, because they have to be kind of strong. These fingernails have to be strong enough not to break, and they have to be just not too long, not too short, so that you can get that sound. If you didn't have that, you would have this. See, now this fingernail I got broken not too long ago, this one here, and now if I'm not careful, I have to really go right over top of it to get that sound. But if I don't do that, see, it's kind of muted. So fingernails were definitely one of the hardest things to master at the beginning, and that goes on even today. Just getting it right, making sure they're in the right place, in the right mood, and everything is tuning. Tuning is a big deal. If you're out even a little bit, it doesn't create the mood, doesn't happen. So See, now that note is ringing still ringing because it's perfectly tuned and I'm playing it just right, and that's not always easy to do. Still, right? Especially when you do these, getting it right after you've done a long phrase takes a lot of practice and a lot of preparation. So I hope that answers the question.
Thank you. Right.
Yeah, it looks like
Any
some
other
good stuff
questions from our participants tonight?
Yeah, there's some good stuff in the chat. Meditate anytime. If you want to put, or maybe they'll let me put it. Is it okay if I put the link? So the thing on my YouTube channel, the reason I like it is because it has organized. I mean, it's not just my stuff. It's organized with some of my favorite artists, with morning ragas and evening ragas. So the things I was saying, it's pretty easy if you go to the right playlist. You can just pick music from that time of day. So maybe that can go in there. There's a bunch of links coming.
Yes,
now there you go. He put it in.
posted.
Thank you. There you go. There's a whole bunch of links, but he's got something in there. Oh yeah, he put some of my links in there. Thank you for doing that. I think that's Sham. And again, feel free to connect to that. I'm not really trying to promote anything. I don't get any money from YouTube or anything like that. I don't have that many. I have quite a good number of followers, but it's really just a grassroots thing, and it's really just to give service of giving people more direction in this music, and that's pretty much it. And then also all those other links, they're good. I mean, there's some aspects of social media that I think we can use for positive reasons. If we can stay off the doom scrolling, I think it's useful. So.
Right, wonderful. We are coming up to the top of the hour, 5 more minutes to go. I would like to close the session in the next 5 minutes, but you've got 5 more minutes of Steve's time. If anyone has any questions, we do have more sessions coming up for the next 4 days. Tomorrow, it will be the same time. We'll have Karthik Yoganathan as our artist performing the tabla drums. So please invite yourself, invite your family, invite your friends to join these sessions, enjoy this music, meditation, and the conversations. So any other questions from anyone?
What are the other artists coming up? There's Kartik from San Francisco. He's a great tabla player, really a lot of fun. You don't want to miss that, guys. Who else is it? Kathy playing her instrument one of the days?
Yes, I think Kathy is coming up on Thursday, I believe.
And Kathy's from the Midwest, and I've played with her.
Thursday or Friday?
Yeah, she's really fun.
I think Friday, yeah.
American girl from the Southwest, or from Midwest, and so she adds another dimension or another perspective on it all.
Well, if there are no further questions,